Hello, how's it going? Good, grand, great, fantastic. It's Friday and it's me, Ginger Greek, back again on the Breakfast Club. Now, apologies for not doing a video the last 2 weeks, but sadly, sometimes family life gets in the way, and when it does, there is nothing you can do about it. Anyway, let's get on with the subjects that I have planned for this video. Hands, stop moving, stop. Okay, so first I'm going to cover the round robin question of do all ideologies deserve to be re-examined? Should they be re-examined? And then I'm going to talk quickly about the Las Vegas shooting because it's an elephant in the room and I really, really want to talk about it like a lot. So, do all ideologies deserve to be re-examined, or should they be re-examined? And the question simply is yes, everything must be. Literally everything. Even if it's set in stone, now, in 100 years, it might be completely different. You know, the one, the one area of life that always evolves and changes is science. You know, and the sad thing with human beings is we get too easily set in our ways because a lot of people fear change. They want comfort. They want familiarity. They want everyone to tell them everything's going to be nice. This is why you've got so many fucking idiot right-wingers who just think that, you know, times used to be great. They never fucking were. When they were great, it's because you had a fair tax system and people earning good money and fucking house prices went out the fucking, just out of control. That's the word I was looking for. And that. So currently, one of the ideologies that needs to be re-examined and needs a bullet to the head is capitalism, because capitalism, as it is now, is destroying Western civilization. It is crippling us, the working class. It's crippling us. You know, we're poorer. We have no savings. We cannot afford housing. Like, I still fucking live at home because I live in London. Oh, that was clever of me. I should have moved out, but there you go. I love London. But, you know, so capitalism is something that needs a massive overhaul. It needs, you know, a kind of, like, once upon a time, Europe had a nice style of capitalism and socialism mixed in beautifully together. That's now eroding away. Even in places like France, it's slowly eroding away. Because the fact is, the rich want more fucking money, they want to pay less taxes, and we're just getting fucked in the arse because of that. So yeah, absolutely, every ideology needs to be re-examined. You know, one of the hot button topics at the moment is gender identity. That's huge. And people are brave and they're coming out and they're just saying, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not going to fucking just allow you to tell me what I am. I don't feel like what I feel. And you have to understand, as a trans person, I feel like this, not like this. Or sometimes I feel like this and sometimes I don't feel like this. So there's like a whole explosion and people can't handle it. They're like, oh, for fuck's sake, what's all this? Like, even me at the beginning, I was like, what's going on? Who? What? Gender? Who? This? That? But I fucking did some research on it. I read up on it. And I actually did a video on human sexuality and gender identity. And boy, that was a trip, I can tell you. So yes, everything needs to be re-examined and looked at, because how the fuck do we evolve as a species, as a civilization, if we don't question and re-examine everything and make things change to fit the times? Because every generation is different. And if the older generations understood that, we'd progress a lot fucking quicker instead of having people just trying to keep things the same. Okay, that's that over with. Thank you, Sorshay. That was a great round robin. And I'm so glad I didn't have family duties to cover that. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the Las Vegas shooting because it has to be talked about briefly. It's not going to be too long. But, you know, 60 people were killed, over 500 or 600 people were wounded. Maybe the death toll might go up. And that, when this happened, I'd be lying if I said, oh dear God, oh my God. It's happened so many times that are we really shocked? And, you know, we've seen studies, and ever since Citizens United has come in and regulations of guns have plummeted down because more donations have gone, you see the correlation of numbers of mass shootings, you know. And there's absolutely no point in talking about gun control. There's no point. America lost its right to call itself a civilized country after Sandy Hook. All right? If you're going to let kids get slaughtered and you're not going to do a fucking thing about it, then you are not a civilized nation. It's as simple as that. My God, like when Dunblane happened here in Scotland, not here in Scotland, up in Scotland, we immediately banned handguns. And people was like, you know, in England, oh, you don't own guns. Yeah, we do. You can own hunting rifles in England, but we don't have this cancerous. Basically, guns in America have been deified. They are like God. They're bigger than God. People would rather protect the Second Amendment than the First Amendment, because people were more outraged about taking a knee than they are about having some kind of basic gun controls. So this is what's fucked up over there. Obviously, I'm not saying everyone is like that. When you look at studies, like I think it was something like 93% of Americans, not left, not right, of Americans want some kind of stricter gun controls. Okay, but when you have the lobbyists and the NRA and all this kind of shit, plus, you know, Citizens United didn't help because that just fucking opened the floodgates of corruption. It's not even called corruption, it's just legalized bribery, really. So no, after Sandy Hook, nobody should expect any changes until somebody literally comes in and says, no matter fucking what, this is what we're gonna do. Until then, you're gonna get the same response every time. Now's not the time to talk about it. More guns equals less crime, even though statistics prove otherwise. You know the arguments. This is a clever group of people. I don't need to fucking go into it. But I just wanted to say that after Sandy Hook, America ceased being a civilized nation. And, you know, the UK is not far behind after Brexit because we're more hell-bent on division than unity. So, that's it, really. I'm done. To my American audience, I'm really sorry. But the gun thing just annoys me. No, I'm not against people owning guns, but owning a fucking assault rifles. Come on, man. Really? Why the fuck do you need an automatic machine gun? The guy had a fucking thing on his gun that turned it into an automatic, you know. Fucking hell. Anyway, that is all. Bye.